Going to have our first corner kick. For Franklin. Nice boot there. Let's see. A header goes out, and it's going to be a goal kick for Wachusett. Nice attempt. Went a little long of the net, and the header ends up going across the end line, giving the goal kick to Wachusett. 35 minutes left in the first half.
What? Okay.
It's going to be a whistle. It's going to be a push, I think, there, but Wachusett will take control right around the 50. Franklin regains control. They're going to move upfield, and it gets taken away. And then Franklin gets it back. A little bit of hand checking there. Brisbane was whistled there, and Franklin have a whistle here. The referee is going to move her back a few yards. Nice boot there, and off a Wachusett player, and it goes out of bounds via throw-in. Maddie Pond was on that throw-in, number 10. Franklin trying to get it through the defenders, unable to do so, but keep control of the ball. And Wachusett's able to knock it away, works it back towards midfield, but Franklin will regain control. That'll get to Pond. Pond over to Holland, and then that's lost, and Wachusett will go on the run. And that pass intended for number 21, Aaliyah Head of Wachusett, broken up by Franklin. Now Franklin has a little bit of a rush, and Wachusett was able to take it away. Then Franklin got it back, but it went out of bounds here on the near side down by the corner, so we'll have a throw-in for Wachusett. Ball gets thrown in. Franklin breaks it up. And the Mountaineers try to move upfield. So far the play is fairly even, maybe a little tilted to the Franklin side of the field. But we're very early, still 32 minutes left in the first half. That's going to be Wachusett ball. Throw in here. Brisbane throws that in. She attempted to connect on that pass to Galesso, unable to do so. Franklin comes up with the ball. Nice pass to the middle of the field, the header to advance it, and Franklin has got a breakaway, offsides. Nice effort there by the Panthers. Just beat the ball a little bit. Wachusett will try to do something similar at the far end. That appears to be broken up. It's going to be a goal kick as it went off the Wachusett player. Towers will pass the kicking duties off to one of her teammates, and that gets up around midfield. It gets through. Geez, almost a dangerous play as the goalkeeper went out to try to scoop that up. Got there right about the same time as the Wachusett player who tried to slide tackle, knocked the ball loose for a moment, but the goalkeeper there was able to reel it back in. That was Towers. Nice steal there by the Panthers. Minutes gone in the first half. 0-0 our score here from Franklin High School and Pizzini Field. We're watching on Franklin TV and on the Franklin TV YouTube page. Whistle on the far side, throw in for Franklin. The drop pass that unable to connect, but there's a Panther, picks it up. She tries to lead, and it's going to be a race. It goes out, and I think it's going to be a corner. Yeah, it is. Franklin's second corner of the match. Goes in, header, oh, just wide. Nice pass inside, trying to connect there, unable to do so. Another whistle, another corner. That last one was number 12, Ava Viella, trying to head it in. Another header, and that goes just over the goal. So Franklin with 2 shots around the net on that possession with 2 corner kicks. They had one earlier on a corner, so they have not been able to put one into the net, but they've put some pressure around it. So you hope that just leads to more good things. Both teams, I think, have a little tournament jitters as the passing isn't necessarily as crisp as we normally see. That's going to be a whistle. Going to go against Wachusett, and Franklin will put it into play. It's Morgan Lovell, number 7. Kicks it over to Pawn. Pawn gets it into the middle where pinball's around, and Wachusett's able to clear it, but Franklin has 3 defenders back there. Cross-field pass, then forwarded up. So far the Panthers, it looks like what they're attempting to do is just kind of lead their forwards. It's going to be Wachusett ball, and hope for as many opportunities as they can get. We saw that pay off for the boys team last week against St. John's of Shrewsbury. in a tremendous 2-1 win. Franklin boys won yesterday, advanced. They play tomorrow. The field hockey team won earlier today, 2-0. The volleyball team, I believe, plays on Wednesday due to the high school being used for something tomorrow. I'm not sure what's going on. And the football team is the number 9 seed, will take on the 8 seed, Methuen, up in Methuen on Friday night. Wachusett with some open field. Left foot break on line, but break in the breadbasket of Cammie Tower. She comes up with the save, rolls it out. Franklin will try to get down to the other end again. That's going to go off. I think the official pointed in the wrong direction. It clearly went off Wachusett. I think he pointed. Going to have a whistle here and a hold. Pond will go past the ball. And that kick in gets broken up. I apologize, folks. I don't have a 23 on my roster for the Panthers. I could be reading that number wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Won't be the last time. So the goalkeeper for Wachusett comes up with that and is Abel Harmon. She advances it up to the middle of the field. Wachusett trying to get through the defense. Franklin playing a very physical defense there, leaning on every player. That kick goes wide, and it'll be a Franklin goal kick as the ball girl throws the ball in. Towers is going to have one of her teammates put it in play. Franklin player goes down but gets right back up. Franklin gets the ball down. Yet they're going to call that a handball. Looks like Claire Michelle was just unable to keep that from hitting her hand there. Oh, that just gets out of bounds. Wachusett will control it. This Hannah Holmquist, number 17 for Wachusett. Franklin coming down the far side, gets it to the middle, unable to make contact, and a good contact. But that'll be a turnover against the Panthers. Potential breakaway. We'll see Franklin able to get to the ball first and move it out to the side. Now that goes out off Wachusett, so Franklin able to save that breakaway and advance it a little bit, and they'll keep control with the out of bounds. Franklin working it around the back line, trying to find an opening. That's stopped by Wachusett, but Franklin right on the ball. Constant pressure. Halfway through the first half here at Franklin High School in Pizzini Stadium. I'm Jay Horrigan along with Chris Leverone bringing you tonight's action in this MIAA Girls State Soccer Tournament. Quite a change in weather from what we had last week. In the 40s tonight. And as we go through the week, supposed to get back up into the 70s again. Nice steal there. Oh, opening in the middle. Push. Oh, nice stop. And a goal! So that looked like Claire McKeel ended up putting it into the net, trying to get a number off the player who initially put it on the keeper, and it did not go in.
Second goal scorer by number 5, Gwen Holland.
So Franklin leading 1-0 on the Gwen Holland goal. On the rebound that the keeper for Wachusett just wasn't able to control, kind of bounced off her hands and her chest, got out in front. Holland was able to put it in the back of the net for the 1-0 lead for the Panthers. This will get all the way back to Towers. Towers will scoop it up, see where to advance it. She punts it to midfield. It's broken up. Franklin gets the ball back. Again, that pressure. Franklin right on the ball everywhere it goes. And that directly translated into their first goal of the match. That ball goes off the head of a Wachusett player on the far side. Franklin will throw it in. As we said, Holland got that first goal for the Panthers, but Claire McKeel was in the middle of that. I saw her pop out of that scrum in front. She may have been the one who hit the ball that bounced off the keeper and allowed Holland to put it in. Nice boot. Oh! Great save by the goalkeeper, Madison Harmon, for Wachusett. But she just got up high enough to hit the ball as if it was going to go under the crossbar and then hit the crossbar on the way up and went over. Franklin with their fourth corner, and that goes off. Let's see, I'm not sure what they're calling. Oh, looks like a player's injured. Player is up now. So I think that header went just over the crossbar and may have hit the football crossbar, which is out of bounds. So Wachusett will take over possession here, have a couple of subs coming in. Going off the field for Wachusett is Brisbois. Herman gets that out to midfield. Gets advanced up on this near sideline. And two defenders around that ball as she works it into the corner. Nice job trying to get out of the trouble there by Wachusett. Franklin is able to at least get the ball out of the middle of the field. It'll be a throw-in here for Wachusett. Thrown in by Heather LaRange, number 11. She tries leading her teammate unsuccessfully. Franklin tries to get the ball. A little collision there, ends up on the foot of Wachusett. Oh, nice ball there by LaRange. Franklin goalkeeper Tammy Towers comes out, ball rolling around, she's able to pick it up. Under 15 left in the first half, 1-0 still our score, Franklin in the lead. Now deep in the Wachusett end, brings it into the corner. Nice little touch pass to herself, and it goes out of bounds. And I think that is going to be another Panther corner kick. That'll be the 5th one of the half. Right in front, gets punched out by the keeper and advanced a little bit up the field, and Franklin's right on top of it. Nice play there. The Franklin girls are just running right at the Wachusett player, trying to knock that ball free. Wachusett will advance it down into the corner. Some bumping going on. Steal there by the Panthers. And that'll come up this side of the field. Wachusett's able to center it, but Franklin again regains control. Nice spin move on the far side. And that's going to go out of bounds. And Wachusett ball. There's Holland, our goal scorer. Oh, nice pass, just hit a little too much in front of the net. I think that was Pond, who she wasn't able to control it. That goes out, it's going to be Wachusett, the throw in. That shot, oh, nice save there by Tammy Towers. Kind of a floating ball moving to her right. She was able to pull it in and then punt it out. That was Wachusett's best opportunity so far, and handled fairly easily by Towers. Physical game so far through almost 30 minutes. One that has seen the Panthers control most of the action. They have the lead on the scoreboard. Yeah, that's going to be a whistle. It's going to be a push against the Panthers. And Wachusett will take over. Right around midfield. Goes into the middle of the action. And Franklin comes out with it. Tries the through pass, unable to connect. Ooh. Player went down there. Two players for Wachusett went down, and I think we're going to have a Wachusett throw in. Two subs coming into the game. Here, one for each team. Center and pass curves out towards the middle of the field and by the Wachusett offensive players. They kick it back to control it. Franklin trying to get upfield. Just a little too far, that pass. I think that's Kelly O'Connor on the far side for Franklin. Just going after that one. Franklin, as I said, has been on top of every ball in this half. The pressure they're putting on. Oh, there's an opening. Oh, another stop. Harmon took that one right in the stomach. And Wachusett trying to make something happen. 8.5 minutes left in the first half. Ends up with that ball as it bounces around off a couple of players. She surveys the field, decides to punt. Pressure there by Madeline Damon for the Panthers. See, on plays like that, Franklin normally, although the Franklin player goes down, that goes out of bounds on Wachusett, but when a player on each side as the sub comes in, they both meet at the ball. It seems to be the Franklin player that's left standing, which I think is a credit just to their strength and their physicality so far in this match. Called a push there, I believe, on Morgan Lovell, so Wachusett will tap the ball.
Oh, in the first game? Oh, yeah.
then it is sent in by Riley Damashi, number 19. Kelly O'Connor, Ava Bahia, and Adley Sinelli are your Franklin Panther captains. That's going to be a corner kick as it went off of a Wachusett player across the end line. And this will be the 6th corner for the Panthers in the first half. Comes in, goes a little long, bounces around, and Harmon comes up with it. Harmon getting ready to boot it after shouting out some instructions to her teammates. Franklin trying to collect the ball. They're able to get a little run going here. It's Holland, and it's scooped up by Harmon. Approaching the 5-minute mark. Left in the half. Spin move on the far side. Franklin in control, trying to get through the defenders. Cross field. That gets broken up. Right back to Franklin though, and here they go. Trying again. Unable to get that through. Nice attempt on that pass by Megan Griffith. Wachusett with a run. And that goes off Wachusett. And it's going to be Franklin ball. Great defense there by the Panthers. Franklin again trying. Nice little run, little opening there. See what can be done. And that's going to get to the back of the net. So with 4:04 left, in the first, Jenny McLaughlin, I believe that was able to put it away to make her score 2-0 Franklin.
Franklin goal scored by number 18, Kelly O'Connor.
So Kelly O'Connor with that second goal puts the Panthers up 2-0. 3:45 left. Nice crossing pass there. Taken away though. Nice steal by Wachusett, and then Franklin breaks it up. Now, just about 3 minutes left. Gets past Franklin. They try to run it to the outside. Franklin always has what seems like at least 2 players to every one Wachusett player around the ball. That's why they're ending up so many with so many of these loose balls. As that just goes out of bounds. Wachusett will inbound it. Minutes left. at the 2-minute mark, which means the big scoreboard clock gets stopped and it's in the hands of the officials. Franklin's physicality really showing on plays like that. And that's gonna, nice stop by the goalkeeper. Roughly about a minute left. Again, not official, as that's being kept by the referees on the field. Really nice sized crowd for a Monday night in November. Great representation from both schools. Franklin trying to get one more shot on goal, and that goes out, and that'll be a goal kick. Franklin and Wachusett has become, over the last 8-10 years, somewhat of a rivalry in multiple sports. Both basketball programs always seem to have great games with Wachusett. They would always meet in the tournament. That gets broken up. And that's going to do it. That's going to end our first half. On goals by Holland and O'Connor, Franklin takes a 2-0 lead into the halftime.
That's the end of the half. Franklin 2.
We are going to take a little break here, and we will be back in about 9 minutes or so. Welcome back to Franklin TV's presentation of the MIAA State Girl Soccer Tournament. Tonight's match has Wachusett Regional High School here in Franklin facing your Panthers. I'm Jay Horrigan along with Chris Leverone. We are just finishing up the halftime festivities, getting ready for the second half kickoff. And Franklin with a 2-0 lead. O'Connor and Holland both scoring in the first half to give Franklin that 2-0 lead. As we head towards the second half, Franklin had 6 corners in that first half. Wachusett had none. So the vast majority of the action was played down in the Franklin offensive end. Franklin dominated, maybe a strong word, but they were in control for most of that first half. We'll see if they're able to continue it going forward as we get ready to start the second half. We'll see if Wachusett is able to make any adjustments going forward to kind of offset the pressure. Again, Franklin, as we said in the first half, putting just great pressure on Wachusett. They're battling after every loose and every contested ball as this match goes on. So the Franklin young ladies are huddled to our right. The right of your screen, they'll be going from right to left, and Wachusett, as it turns out, is going left to right. It's amazing how that worked out. Would not be as effective if they were both going the same way. Or maybe it would be, who knows. But Franklin will start the second half kickoff here. And we'll see if they kind of pick up where they left off. Again, the first half, O'Connor and Holland with the goals. Ball gets broken up. Wachusett controls it again. It gets broken up by the Panthers, and they'll try to advance it. Nice pass there, just off the foot. Wachusett player gets through, gets broken up by Franklin. Long boot into the middle, and Wachusett's able to save it. And it's going to be a throw-in for Wachusett on the far side, as two players were there battling for the ball, went off the Panthers, and Wachusett will try again. Nice boot right into the middle, but Towers is able to pick that up and get it out. Another little advantage there. It's going to go wide and will result in a goal kick for Cammie Towers and the Franklin Panthers. Towers, a sophomore for the Panthers, which bodes well for their future. She lets that go out of bounds. And we'll have another goal kick. We're here at Pizzini Stadium at Franklin High School. Again, a chilly evening. As we get ready for the weather going forward, get back up to the 60s and 70s later this week. A couple of players on the ground. Franklin's able to come up with the ball and advance it. Gets that ball through. That shot, nice save there by Harmon as she had to dive to her right. Not a blistering shot, but she still had to make the save. This, I believe, will be Wachusett ball, yeah. Oh, that just gets through. Franklin again comes out with the ball. Wachusett seems to be trying to advance the ball faster than they did in the first half. Not dribble it around, but just keep passing it. Nice move there. And that left-footed boot is just wide by, I believe that was O'Connor, trying for her second goal of the match, but it goes just wide of the net and will result in a Wachusett goal kick. So O'Connor again, another great move. That left foot, unable to put it away, but she keeps putting the pressure on. Forcing Harmon to make saves, to go to the ground. Gonna have a whistle there, I think, for a push. That defense for the Panthers is just stifling. They're everywhere. Again, they've got 2-3 players going to every ball, challenging everything.
Maybe next week.
Stolen away there by the Panthers. Nice pass by O'Connor. O'Connor takes that into the corner, gets it back out, cross there. A nice ball. And another nice save by Harmon. Tough from our angle to see if that was directly on the net or would have been wide, but still, great effort. Whistle there, then it'll go against Franklin. .33 minutes left in regulation. 2-0 Franklin. Wachusett will have a free kick here from 20. it goes right into the hands of Towers. That was Caitlin Perna, who attempted that shot. Just went a little too far for her teammates to get a foot or a head on the ball. It seems like so far in this match that's kind of been the story for Wachusett. Just their passes are not as crisp, are not as right on as they need to be in a match like this, where the Panthers seem to be connecting on just about everything they do. That would be Wachusett ball. That's going to be, I believe, that's going to be a goal kick as that goes across the end line off a Wachusett player. Whoa. Franklin player went. Did kind of a mid-air cartwheel, I guess. I'm not sure I could say what we would normally call that. Franklin again, just pressure. And it's kept them so far and extremely physical. The referee's allowing them. They're going to say that was off of Wachusett, much to the chagrin of the Wachusett parent section. Throw in there. Wachusett gets it back.
Yeah, if you missing a good game.
Yeah, there's going to be a call there for use of the hands or hold. Looked like a clear advantage for Franklin. But Franklin trying to get the ball back again. Just the ability, nice leading pass. And that's going to go out here on the sideline. Franklin will have a throw in. Sub coming in for the Panthers. Connor with a great move. What an athlete she is. Nice cross there, unable to connect with anyone. Franklin keeps the ball in play. Wachusett keeps it in play. Gets knocked out of bounds. There, Wachusett will have a throw in. As we are under 30 minutes left. Will go by everybody. Gets back out to midfield. Right there was indicative of just Wachusett. The pass just coming a little bit short, and Franklin able to get the ball. Another throw in for Wachusett. That'll be Franklin throwing as that goes off the white uniforms of Wachusett. Lovell's attempt was not the biggest threat, but still made Harmon play it. Gonna have a whistle here against Franklin. Choose it there, gets 2 passes, and then Franklin takes the ball back. A little bit going on. Oh. That's going to be a goal. So that makes our score 2-1 as Wachusett finally gets on the board. We're going to have a timeout after Galesso's goal for Wachusett. So, a little break here in the action. As we said, field hockey won earlier today. The Panther field hockey team advances with a 2-0 win. The Franklin boys soccer team won yesterday as they advance. I believe they play on the road tomorrow. The volleyball team plays at home on Wednesday, as the gym is not available tomorrow. This is being used for something else. And then the football team kicks off their playoffs on Friday up at Methuen, as they're the number 9 seed, takes on the number 8 seed, Methuen. Panthers come back out led by their sophomore goalkeeper, Cammie Towers. There we go. Scored 2-1. Franklin still in the lead. Wachusett obviously a little rejuvenated with that goal that Galesso was just able to put away on somewhat of kind of a little helter-skelter action in front of the net, in front of Towers. So 25 minutes left in regulation. See if Franklin can hold on or Wachusett can come back from that halftime 2-0 deficit. They've already scored one of the two. Nice advance there. Oh, here we go, a little breakaway, and that gets broken up. Then O'Connor comes and takes it back. He's going in. Right foot. Oh, just misses to far corner low. She has had some really nice opportunities tonight, in addition to the one she scored in the first half. You can clearly see why Kelly O'Connor is one of the captains. She's a physical, tough player out there, and extremely athletic. Crossing pass here. Franklin able to break it up and be a throw-in for Wachusett. Stolen away by Franklin. That goes out on the far side. Wachusett will throw it in. Another takeaway by the Panthers. They'll try to advance it. Get it in the middle. That gets broken up. And we'll have an offsides there against Franklin. And Franklin ends up in control. Franklin throw in, it looks like on the far side, yeah. So a couple of players make contact with each other. Wachusett trying to get something going here. Connor's able to break that up. Gets it to her teammate, then she starts back the other way. Down into the corner. Oh. That was some big contact. See if it's, looks like they're going to have a corner. Franklin 6. Franklin is not not had any this half. This is the first one of the half. That ball gets knocked out. Wachusett gets it. It's broken up. Gets knocked back in, but Towers will pick it up. We're halfway through the second half here at Pizzini Stadium with your Franklin Panthers leading 2-1 in this MIAA Division I Girls State Tournament game. I'm Jay Horrigan along with Chris Leverone, bringing you the action here from the high school. It's going to be Panther throw-in. And they are all over O'Connor, understandably so. She so far has been the best player on the field by far. Franklin's going to have a kick here. Kicks it to the far side of the field. That's going to stop play. Those two players collided into each other. See what the referees decide here. It's going to be what? Choose it ball, I guess. I think they're going to reset the clock because both referees were looking at their watches. Maybe not. They do have it stopped. So choose it. Oh, and that is just wide. Great opportunity. That, even with the goal, that was their best opportunity of the match. Unable to put it home. Great centering pass. And nice effort there by the player, Caitlin Perna, number 15. That'll be a throw in there. Wachusett will try to move quickly as one of the players from Franklin were out of bounds. Two girls really collided there. One's down. They'll stop it here. They're going to call trainer Jen is going to come out. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Wachusett has a trainer with her, but there's none better in the state than trainer Jen, so there's no one else you'd want out there. So there is a stoppage right now, 17:21 left. 2-1 our score, Franklin in the lead. This half being a little more evenly played. And trainer Jen doing her thing.
And if you really feel like you're going to go back,
talking to the Wachusett player.
Doesn't it make sense? Doesn't it make sense if they call it that?
There she goes. She's sitting up.
I don't have sharp nails. I picked them because of anxiety. So, you know. Mine are not. Mine are. I like. You're like no. I don't.
Player walking off under her own power, but with Jen right beside her. Certainly don't want to speculate what kind of injury or where the injury is. Franklin player went over to the injured Wachusett player just to check in. Good sportsmanship there.
You don't get it. You don't get it. You have to know it. You have to know it in the context.
So once we start up again, it'll be Franklin ball. Franklin gets that. Going up the field, trying to find where O'Connor is. She's on our side. The ball's on the far side. Wachusett now trying to get something happening. It's a nice lead pass. Oh, nice job by Tammy Powers using her right hand to knock that shot across the end line and keep it from going into the net. It will give Wachusett their second corner of the half. Comes into the middle, a little low, and goes out of bounds. And it's going to be a goal kick. Franklin was able to stave off that pressure. The last, obviously they've scored a goal, but the last 10 minutes or so, Wachusett has really stepped their game up and become much crisper on the passes. Great job there by Powers coming out and beating that ball before the attack for Wachusett could get on it. Broken up there, O'Connor's tries to get that ball, gets knocked out by Wachusett player. Gets it back to O'Connor, no good. Out to a Franklin player. And Wachusett is able to work towards midfield, gets taken away on the far side. And the indication is Franklin throw in, they throw it in right away. That gets booted back to Towers. Wachusett with the steal, another. Oh, we may have a penalty kick here, folks. It looks like we may. obviously a Franklin penalty. Meredith Cordial will take this kick, the penalty, against keeper Cammie Towers. And is a pass out. Makes our score 2-2. 14 minutes left. Yeah, Meredith Portal on that goal. Again on a penalty kick.
She's a goal scorer by number 22, Meredith Portal.
Hear the Wachusett fans in the background as this is all knotted up. So get just under 14 minutes left in regulation. Expected to get even more physical going forward. As state tournament time, and you win or go home this time of the year. Brooklyn on the rush. Wachusett breaks that up. Ends up going out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Panthers. Franklin just has to settle down. Get a couple of nice rushes going, get the ball on the foot of O'Connor, and see if they can swing the momentum back into their favor. Wachusett with another rush up the field, crossing pass gets broken up. Wachusett's passes are just a little crisper, a little more on target. Here's O'Connor. Always something good happens when she has the ball. She's got 4 defenders around her. And Harmon deflects that shot over the crossbar. It's going to result in a corner for Franklin, their first of the second half, their 7th of the game. In the middle, that gets broken up, a header there by Wachusett. Franklin steals the ball. Pressure there. Towers able to boot that up to midfield. Franklin throw in on the far side. Another throw in for Franklin. No, it's going to be a throw in for Wachusett, it looks like. far side for the Panthers. It'll be a choose-it ball with the sub coming in. Going back and forth here. Choose it. Trying another. Oh, that's a takedown. No whistle. And O'Connor's shot is right into the open arms of Harmon. That rolls into the arms of Towers. And that gets pushed to the outside by Franklin, as Wachusett almost had a shot on goal there. They had the opportunity. Franklin able to redirect the ball out of the goal box. You can clearly see the game has gotten much more physical here. Both teams, every player putting it on the line, especially these seniors hoping to continue their soccer career. Going forward, just about 7 minutes now left. 2-2 our score. 7 minutes left in regulation. It is the state tournament, so we play until we have a winner. That's Franklin ball. Subs coming in. One for each team. That'll go out the far side. That's a collision, and they're gonna give a kick here to Wachusett. But again, the contact's really gone up a notch. Just about 5 minutes left, and when we hit the 5-minute mark, the game clock will go off or will be stopped, and the officials will keep it on the fields. So 5 minutes left in regulation. choose it with the throw in here. And the officials are letting these girls play. Let them decide the match. That'll be a goal kick as we're unofficially around 4 minutes left in regulation. It may be off. If you remember, we had a couple of players down at some point during this second half where the clock kept running. We had a whistle on that play. It'll be Franklin ball. Three and a half left unofficially. O'Connor has that taken away, and it gets broken up. Then a little shoving between a couple of players. Nice move there. Another nice move. Gets broken up. What, choose it? No, it goes out of bounds. Choose it with an opportunity. Gets it a little too far. And the sophomore Towers comes up with it. Trying to get that deeper into the offensive end. That's a boot that's going to go over. That'll end up being a goal kick. Less than 2 minutes unofficially. Whose foot you want it on if you're a Franklin fan. Roughly about a minute left unofficially in regulation. Great job by Wachusett coming back in this second half. Much better second half for them than the first half. Another rush, probably maybe the last opportunity in regulation for the Panthers. That gets broken up. Be a throw in here for Franklin. That goes out. That's going to do it. It's the end of the regulation. Our score 2-2 after Galesso and Cordial's score for Wachusett in the second half, matching the goals by Holland and O'Connor in the first half for the Panthers. And it's 2-2. And now we play. There's a 10-minute sudden death overtime, 5-minute rest. So we're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be back in about 3.5 minutes. All right, folks, we are back as the clock winds down to triple zeros and we get ready for what is the first of possibly two 10-minute sudden victory overtime periods. Yes, we called it. So, first goal wins. We play 10 minutes. If we don't have a winner in that 10 minutes, we switch ends, go 10 minutes more, and then if we don't have a winner, we go to the dreaded penalty kicks. But great match so far. We just hope it continues as the officials are meeting with the captains on the far side of the field. So just a recap in the first half for Franklin. Gwen Holland scored first to make it 1-0, followed by Kelly O'Connor, who made it 2-0. That took us to halftime. Then about 15 minutes into the second half, Galesso scored for Wachusett, and then was followed with a penalty kick that senior Meredith Cordial was able to put in the back of the net and tied this match up. We then went the rest of the way without a goal, and that has led us to this overtime sudden victory. You got to think that if you're Wachusett, one of your primary focuses is Kelly O'Connor, making sure you keep someone near her. Fairfield Connect doesn't want this to be the end of her high school soccer career. She'll be looking to score that golden goal here. Looks like Wachusett won the coin flip, so they'll have the ball on the opening kick here. As the referees take their position as we start the first of potentially two 10-minute sudden victory periods. Here we go. For Wachusett, every whistle is met with angst for fans of both teams. Actually kicked there by Wachusett. That ball gets through. And that, while it was offline, still a important play by Cammie Towers, the young sophomore goalkeeper for the Panthers, has played very, very well. You got to think, in some respects, Wachusett coming back from being down 2-0, maybe a little bit looser than the Panthers to start this. As at least in the first half, it felt like Franklin was in control. O'Connor now with the ball. Can she extend her high school career on this pressure into the offensive end? She looks, dribbles, gets it inside, but Harmon comes up with the ball and waits for players to clear. So both teams have had balls kicked towards the net. Nothing really scary for either team as O'Connor tries to do it again. She lets that go and it goes over the crossbar, over the football crossbar, and it'll be a goal kick for Wachusett. 7:40 left in this first sudden victory overtime. Remember, first goal wins, and it's win or go home, as we are in the MIAA Division I State Girls Soccer Tournament. That's going to go out off of Wachusett. Franklin will have a throw-in. Franklin playing a little more like they did in the first half. That'll be Wachusett ball. Just under 7 minutes left. Franklin ends up with that. Nice play there. It's onside, brings it to the middle, and that's in! Oh, Franklin Panthers! And they are going to move on.
Goal scorer by number 5, Quinn Holland.
Holland with her second goal of the match to give Franklin a 3-2 victory, 3.5 minutes into sudden victory overtime. A great play by the entire Franklin offense. There was a loose ball. Holland was able to get it controlled and then one-timed it to the back of the net.
And that's the final from Pizzini Field. Franklin 3, Wachusett 2. Thank you and good night.
Holland able to put that past Harmon, who had played a great match, keeping Wachusett in it in the first half when there were opportunities for Franklin to really take off with it. But what an ending. Exciting ending, especially when you're on the winning end for the Franklin Panthers as they advance in the Division I MIAA State Girls Soccer Tournament. 3-2 in sudden victory overtime. For Chris Leverone, I'm Jay Horrigan. Thank you so much for watching Franklin TV. And for my friend Pete Royce, we'll see you next time, neighbors.